Welcome to this presentation of UPSL Soccer Action, live on YouTube and presented by the Atlantic Soccer Media Group.
Hello and welcome to Riverbed Park here in Dalton, Georgia, where we're awaiting the start of the match here with North Georgia United hosting the visiting Atlanta City FC team out of Atlanta. These are two teams with two different starts to the season. We know that Atlanta City have had a win, a draw, as well as a loss to start out the season, whereas North Georgia have had a tough start, having lost all three of their opening matches. They're going to be hungry for a start to a good game today to try to turn their fortunes around. We did speak to the coach, Jonathan Torres from North Georgia, earlier today about this match and what he expects to happen. And we'll take a look at that piece, an excerpt from that piece.
All right, we're pleased to have Coach Jonathan Torres of North Georgia United FC here on ASMG TV, and we're going to be previewing the upcoming match against Atlanta City. How you doing today, Coach?
I'm doing great. How about yourself, Andre?
Doing fantastic, man. Looking forward to this weekend of action coming up. And just to jump right into it, Coach, I know that, the past 3 weeks has been kind of tough, right? So no points yet, but you've had some spirited performances so far. And the first two games are very, very close. Last one, not so much. It got out of hand late. But what have you found has been the biggest challenge in getting this season going for you?
Right. No, I mean that's a great question. And it's like you said, in our first game, everything was looking very promising. And then, it's one of those little hurdles we have is, being able to stay in the game, the full 90 minutes whenever you're in that big transition when you score a goal and all the hype's up, all the energy's up, is I think that's something that a lot of teams try to really work on, is make sure you have that same energy throughout the whole 90 minutes. Is right. What we tell the guys, my coaches, and as well as I, is that we have 9 games left. 27 points on the board that are available, and that's the way we should see it. You have to win. It shouldn't be a draw. It shouldn't be losses. You need to look at it as a full 27 points, right? If you want a strong chance of getting to playoffs. And that's what we want to do. We want to get to playoffs. To get to the championship, to get the division championship, that's a bit of a long shot now, especially with the position we're in. But playoffs, it's anybody's game, right? Maybe we do need that, a bit of a reality check, to see that, okay, we do have the talent. We do have what it takes to be a great team. But do we carry ourselves as a team? You know what I mean? Rather than just 11 individual players playing on the field, right? And the thing here is, it's a good thing that, the players are noticing, hey, we messed up here, we messed up there. They're self-acknowledging that, okay, we can do better, right? And that's what you want to see, is the players acknowledging that there needs to be change, that we need to work harder, that even though we have the talent, that doesn't mean we've won the game right off the bat. We need to always prove something. At least that's how I see it, right? We always need to prove something every game.
So that was Jonathan Torres, the skipper for North Georgia United. He was giving some thoughts on the rough start to the season as the teams get ready for the national anthem. But in the meantime, we're going to also hear from Joao Johanan about Atlanta City and their fortunes this season.
All right. I am very, very pleased to have the skipper for Atlanta City FC, the owner, Joao Johanan of Atlanta City is with ASMG TV right now. And we're going to be previewing the upcoming match against North Georgia United FC. So first of all, Coach, how are you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic. Well, just get up from a little bit hard week.
Oh yeah,
with the flu and all that. But thanks God today I was able to get back on the pitch.
All right. Well, I'm glad you're improving. I know it's no fun to be ill, and
It's
especially
really
with the way the games are coming at you right now.
I know. I don't. To be honest, all of us we really don't want to miss any games. So for me, it was like, okay, I got 1 week to to recover because I don't want to lose or miss any games anymore.
Just to kind of slide into what's going to happen this weekend. Now, you've gotten 3 matches done, and you've had a mixed bag of results. You've had a draw, you've had a loss, and you had a great win this past weekend against FC Birmingham. And so now you're going into this 4th week. You're going up against a team that's struggling. On paper, they're struggling. North Georgia United still to get a point. Maybe, it might be, is it hard to get the guys up for a game like this? Because you don't know what you have. Because sometimes a team that's in that position might be more aggressive to try to get out of that bad run.
All right, we're going to cut the interview short, but you can get the full interview on the ASMG TV YouTube channel. We have the full interviews from both coaches there. But right now we're going to get ready for kickoff here. We got 7 o'clock kickoff. It's ready to start. And Larry Weaver is joining me to go over the play-by-play here. We had a camera operator, Krishna Cobb, and I'll be handling engineering today for you folks here. So we're getting ready to set, and I'm going to hand it over to Larry Weaver now.
Thank you so much, Dre, and welcome to Riverbed Park here in Dalton, Georgia, 2 hours north I-75 from Atlanta, Georgia. We find ourselves for tonight's matchup. Doubleheader is unlocked for ASMG TV as we have North Georgia United welcoming Atlanta City FC. North Georgia United struggling a little bit so far in this spring season, looking to rebound here on tonight's home match. Atlanta City FC continuing their ways as they did in the playoffs from the fall season, having some up and down, had a loss in their home opener, had a great match last week. David Malaga, their keeper and keeper of the week for week 3 of UPSL Georgia Premier Division action. Atlanta City are going to get us underway. They're in their all-black kits. They're moving from left to right. North Georgia United in their all-green and moving from right to left. And here we go for 45 at Riverbed Park. Working out of the back from David Malaga. Slowly working out of the back here is Atlanta City. Trying to work up that side. Didn't see the man had moved forward, and he falls out. It'll be a throw quickly taken by North Georgia United. Moving into the box. Here's a chance. Across, but no one there. And that one's going to roll out for a simple throw for Atlanta City. Again, David Malaga is the keeper for Atlanta City FC. He won the keeper of the week for week 3. Georgia Athletics, Nazario Mbamio winning player of the week for his late heroics in that 2-2 draw over Kalanji Pro Profile. Good movement forward from Atlanta City. That one goes out off of North. It looked like it had gone off North Georgia, but it went out for a North Georgia throw. That ball being moved around. A mistake given. Moving into the box. Shot taken. Oh, and Terry Jules just pulls that wide. Good build-up of play off of a mistake by North Georgia leads to that opportunity from Atlanta City. You see here on the replay yet again, trying to move the ball into the midfield. A mistake pass there allows Atlanta City to pounce. They take the shot, just didn't get it on frame. North Georgia get back underway, but give up the ball again very quickly. Atlanta City electing to recycle it back to Malaga. Over to Ramirez. He's looking for somewhere to go. You see Coach Joao really being vocal. And a mistake there on that pass. He's able to jump over the challenge, but he's not able to control possession. Allows Atlanta City to work out of that mistake. Both teams so far with possession issues that they're going to need to buckle down if they want to see a victory on this match. North Georgia working it over here to the near side. Good work moving the ball around. Over to the far side, move it into the middle. Looking to get that ball over to Jimenez. He lifts it into the box, but pushed away, or headed away, I should say, by Atlanta City. An absolute tranquil day today. Not a cloud in the sky up here in Dalton, Georgia. Temperatures right at about 60 degrees with very, very light wind. 62 degrees, in fact. Good ball forward. Just not able to get it to the man. Now here's a counterattack by Grimaldo. Nice ball slotted through. Great cutoff there by Anja. Anja again on the ball. He gets it forward. Jimmy Noel looking for a path through the midfield. Great ball forward if he's able to get it to the man. He is. One-timed into the box, but not able to get it to the man. It goes out for a goal kick. That was a beautiful setup of play there by Atlanta City. Unfortunately, did not get anything out of that one.
Yeah, Larry, I was hoping to see how these two teams would approach this game. I know that, they both have different fortunes to start the season. Atlanta City in much better position with a win, a draw, and one loss. But North Georgia have a mountain to climb now, having lost their first three as they come to counter here. Oh, close.
Just whiffs it wide, and that is out for yet another goal kick.
See if we can get another look at that while they retrieve the ball there. They tried to clear it out there. Stolen, comes back the other way.
And that one goes by for a goal kick. Mendiola tracking that down before we get back underway here at Riverbed Park. Again, if you've been with us throughout today's match, you saw an absolute action-packed 90 minutes of FC Atlanta versus SSL FC. Ends with SSL winning 4-3. That game going back and forth throughout the second 45. Started at the halftime 1-1 and ends 4-3. some much-needed points for SSL as they try to move out of that relegation zone and into some more familiar territory as they're not used to being at the end of the table. North Georgia, these last 2 seasons, they've struggled. Shot taken by Grimaldo, deflected off of the defense. Atlanta City now trying to move forward, trying to get around 3 men. He's able to do so. Dummy run by Noel over on the left-hand side. Just a little too far forward, allows the keeper to get a touch on it. Shot retaked, and that one's well over the bar and out for a goal kick. Great build-up of play by Atlanta City there.
And that's their hallmark. They're very quick on the counterattack. They can turn defense into attack so quickly.
Back underway here at Riverbed Park. Good press by Atlanta City to win the ball, but not able to get the pass. Anja almost has it, loses control, gives a chance for North Georgia to make a way down this near side into the box. Hit with his right, deflected, back in, and there's the goal for North Georgia United. That's the goal that they needed to get this campaign underway. Beautiful goal there by number 30.
And we'll take another look at that in just a moment. Really good approach play, almost on a nice little counterattack there. See as he wanted in the midfield there. Emmanuel Lum off to this left side, always quick down this left side.
And just gives it to a nice ball on that far side, and it's placed in the back of the net.
And just like that, it's 1-0, and really a good start for North Georgia, something that they really needed.
That goal was scored by number 20, Ronald Maradiago.
Yeah, Emmanuel Lum did a great job on this left side, taking the ball down there and getting that crossover to him.
Emmanuel Lum, a player that we've enjoyed so much here in ASMG TV. He is tenacious on the wings. He's been really a piece that North Georgia has needed to get some positive play out of these matches. Again, working down that far side now. Into the box. At the top of it. Stop, start. Digs back in. Trying to hit it with his left. He's worked his way all the way around the box. Takes the shot, lifted over everybody, and it's going to roll out for a throw. Not the best from Victor Valencia, but some positive play for North Georgia. Just should have laid that off potentially to Emmanuel Lum. Had a potential to see what he could have gotten with the ball into the box.
Yeah, he took that across the goal mouth there. It just really was needing some help from the middle, but he couldn't find that overlay and tried to do it all himself, and it ended up turning it over.
Foul committed by North Georgia. And this is our second match of the doubleheader today. Week 4 of the UPSL Georgia Conference Premier Division. Ball sent forward, but ran down by the defense. Keeper trying to work it out. Great press by Atlanta City to win the ball. It's still a... They're going to call that out for a goal kick. That's a little controversial for me, Dre. It looked like they were able to keep it in.
Yeah, it looks like he's having a word with his AR here, but I'm not sure.
I was thinking that Gary was able to keep that in, but out for a goal kick. right at the mouth of goal. They're able to clear it. Dangerous times for North Georgia, but they work it out. Now here's Emmanuel Walm down this near side. He's trying to slot it across. He's able to get it to him and just pulls it wide. Does Maradiago. He was going for his brace.
Wow, another good approach play by them. Again, Lom really effective down this left side. And it's just interesting. Here it is again. Cuts it across. Almost got that cross all wrong, but he managed to pull it out.
Malaga gets us back underway. Malaga sends it forward, headed forward. Anja trying to get there, not able to, going to get past the North Georgian. Great bit of play from North Georgia United so far. Jimmy Noel, he lays it off. Nice ball lifted forward, cleared straight up into the air, and it's out for a corner kick for Atlanta City FC. See here the matches so far this weekend. FC Atlanta with that loss at home to SSL 4-3. That Atlanta United Academy Legends FC game, that is postponed. Right now, FC Birmingham is taking on UMAFC. Lifted into the box. Jimmy Noel tried to get it on the backside, not able to do so. It's out for a goal kick.
Yeah, that game that you did earlier was a real exciting match there with FC Atlanta. And it was going back and forth, especially towards the end of that match, and it'll be great to see some of the highlights from that later on. Really shaking up the division race a little bit.
Definitely so. Gave us a lot of fun to watch earlier, as then we made our 2-hour trip all the way over here to Riverbed Park. The other matches that are going on right now, Georgia Revolution are at home taking on Dalton FC. And tomorrow at 3 o'clock, Potros FC welcomes Georgia Athletic SC, the league leaders at this point. The newly entered team. Lifted over here to the near side, able to control it. Great footwork. Lifts it forward to Lom. Lom's not able to keep it in. Jimenez and Lom trying to work together on this near side. Just not able to control it. Jimmy Noel is trying to hold up. Made the turn. Trying to work around two men, not able to do so. Anya, he gets it forward. Working down this near side. It's out, cleared out for a throw. Again, this time it's going to go out on North Georgia. The AR was thinking that it was going to be an Atlanta City ball, but the center official overrides and says it is a North Georgia ball. North Georgia working out of their final third. They're not able to get that pass right. Allows Atlanta City to have possession. They have to go all the way back to Ramirez. Moving up forward. Jimmy tried a little bit of fancy work, wasn't able to control it, but they still win possession. Ball just lifted up and over the bar, more like a NFL field goal there than an actual shot on goal.
Yeah, you know, and Larry, I think one of the big stories for today is, again, Atlanta City without the services of Camus Jaden and Thierry Jewell.
Yeah,
And
I had called Terry Jewell's name earlier because he usually wore number 9, but we have another person wearing number 9, so it threw me off there earlier in the match.
And so that was a factor in one of the games they played earlier when they didn't play, and they lost that match against Dalton United 4-1. And you wonder if they can make up for that now, but North Georgia's got a great start to this game.
We talked about it earlier when we talked through that FC Atlanta SSL match where we weren't – SSL's in a position that they're normally not used to being in. They're at the bottom of the table, and we talked about was it a fluke or was it a normal thing? There's a hold there off of the Atlanta City player, and it's going to be a free kick given for North Georgia deep in Atlanta FC's third. It's going to be about 10 yards from the box, right about at center line. It's a great opportunity for North Georgia. But we were talking about, John and I were talking about the results that we've seen from SSL so far this season, which aren't normal. Is this what we're expecting this season, or were those first 2 results a fluke when you saw that result last week, which is 7-1? And at first, in the first half, we were saying, well, this looks like the norm. But the way they played that second half, they're back to normal. Shot taken right into the wall. Shot at Wadding!
Oh,
Pickup goal there. It's a brace for Ronald Maradiago. That was a fantastic goal for North Georgia United. It's now 2-0.
Off the free kick here, Lom stepping up. The wall did its job initially there. So we see here. Oh, but it fell nicely. No one.
You see it just kind of falls to the feet of the oncoming North Georgia United. And we're now back underway. Atlanta City, 19 minutes in this half, and they find themselves down 2. They're going to need to get back going forward, or it's going to be a long drive back down I-75 and to rethink things for week 5. Atlanta City. Nice ball up to the top of the box, lifted, but it's going to go out for a goal kick. Good opportunity from Atlanta City. North Georgia back underway on this near side. Cycling the ball over, but allows Atlanta City to win possession. 20 minutes in. Atlanta City just needs to get some positive play. Over that challenge, slide it across. Here's the top. Oh, and just not able to get it on frame is Nagoy. That should have been 2-1. Atlanta City getting back into this match, just not able to do so. David Malaga has to come out of his box, clear that ball out. That was a great opportunity for Atlanta City, Dre.
It really was, just at the last minute, able to touch it out. But here they are again on the counter.
And this is what Atlanta City does. They can attack with pace.
It looks like we're going to have a stoppage in play here.
A little bit of a conversation with the Atlanta City player. Apparently the center ref not happy with something he saw as we watch a replay.
Skip through that challenge there on the left. Oh, and I think it was an intervention of that defender there that really put that shot off, but it could have gone in. It should have gone in for them.
Captain going up to the center official, just having a conversation, as the captain should, making sure he understands what is going on with his squad. Back underway. from the Atlanta City throw. And that ball's going to go out, and it's going to be a throw deep, deep in the North Georgia territory. Back underway. But that time it's going to knock out, and it should be a corner for Atlanta City. Center official was looking for assistance from the AR, but he was too far behind the play back on his side, not able to call that. Lifted into the box from an outswinger. Lom gives it back. Now here's pace for Lom to move forward. Anja with a great little tackle there. Lose possession again. North Georgia moving forward. Having some success here at Riverbed Park. Jimmy Noel switches play. Up to Nagoy. Nagoy goes back. Isabiza loses possession, but he's going to get the foul. And that one is right on the line of the box, Dre.
Yeah, here's an opportunity here for Atlanta City. They're in a scoring position. Let's see how North Georgia handles the pressure here. They're going to have to really set up and cover this really well.
Isabiza had possession, was trying to make a turn. The North Georgian fouled him. And this is inches off of the perimeter of the box on the far side. It looks like it's Jimmy Noel over the ball.
Yeah, this will be a tense moment for the North Georgia defense here.
Let's see what he can do. Into the box. Great save by the keeper. Comes right back, trying to follow up. He gets the pass to this far side on our side. But not able to do anything with it.
Well, flying save that was.
Nagoy, he goes over to Anja. Anja lifts it. That's the kind of ball that they needed Terry Jules for because it was a little too high. They needed someone with the height of Terry Jules to be able to put that on frame. Right. See here on the replay.
Oh, it needed saving too.
And just couldn't get it on. We're back underway in the 25th minute. Lom, he has just had acres of space on this near side. Oh, and that should have been his brace. Maradiago was right there. Malaga gets us back underway. Jimmy Noel going over to the far side. Working up. Lose possession in the midfield. But great run back there. Great challenge by Nagoy. North Georgian player wants that to be a foul from behind from the Atlanta City player. Not going to earn it. Here's an opportunity for Atlanta City. All the way over here. Kevin's trying to work it through. Gives it to Anya. Anya moves up, crosses it over. Jimmy Noel takes a shot off the post. Headed again by Nagoy, but cleared by North Georgia United. Great action there by Atlanta City. Center, or the AR on this near side called offsides on Atlanta City. Back underway. Trying to get the ball to Lom again. Lom working down this side. Grimaldo trying to get it back to him, not able to do so. Malaga, he controls it. Over to Kevin. He stops, slides it over. Now here's a path forward for Atlanta City, trying to get on that far side. He's able to control it, but he's not able to get it past the keeper. Here's a follow-up by Atlanta City. Shot take, another save by the keeper. Fantastic set of play by Atlanta City. They're really putting it to North Georgia United.
Wow, what a exchange of play here, from both sides, really. Atlanta City coming close, but just not getting that final ball through.
Atlanta City on attack yet again. This one right in the middle. Shot taken. That one's off the post.
Oh.
Pressing hard there is Atlanta City. Win the ball back. Nagoy, he just lifts that one over the bar, and it is out for a goal kick. Watch this.
This is that earlier one that came off the post, or the crossbar, rather. And he swings, and it's just saved.
Sent forward by the keeper, headed, but back under control of Atlanta City. Anya, he lifts it forward to Nagoy. Nagoy just not, he elects to get out of that, which is the right call there, Dre, because the keeper was coming. That way he didn't hurt Mendiola.
Yeah, he went down bravely to get that.
Foul committed there. Irasabiza called for that foul.
And here's that other opportunity. This is right after the other chance that Atlanta City had.
See, right off the
Right
post
off the
there.
post, yeah.
Here's another opportunity for North Georgia United. This one almost identical to the last goal. It's about 10 yards out. It's on that far side. Two-man wall. And last time, Dre, it came down to just the ball bounced and nobody picked it up and allowed for the second chance shot and put away.
That's why marking is so important on these set pieces.
Lifted into the box. Great save by
wow.
Malaga. He had to get that one right. Hits the American football, and that's out. It's going to be a corner. Oh, they are going to go ahead. They're going to call that a goal kick because I think it hit the American football before it touched his hand. We'll see on the replay here. Yes, it looks like it. To me, it looks like it hit the post before it hit Malaga's hand. Back underway here at Riverbed Park. 31 minutes into this very festive 45 that we're going to have at Riverbed Park. Foul is committed. Or is he going to call it? He called him offsides for coming back from an offside position, touching the ball. So that is a foul. It'll be a free kick for Atlanta City. And Dre, you had an opportunity to talk to both of these coaches before this match.
Yeah, and both very, very upbeat, despite the fact that they both had some setbacks in the early part of the season. As we go down this left side here, goes out for a city throw. But both very optimistic that they can make that final challenge, keep those challenges going towards a playoff spot.
North Georgia win possession there, but give it right back to Atlanta City. Mejia, he tries to get that ball up to Nagoy, not able to do so. Jimmy Noel is going to get called for that. It's not going to be so much that you shielded the man, it's because the fact that your elbow was above your head as he pushed off to gain the position on the North Georgia United player. Coach Joao, he wants to know why he was called for the foul. He'll get to watch this back on demand on ASMG TV, and he'll see that Jimmy pushed off, and that is why the foul was called. North Georgia getting it back over here to Lom.
Lom has been very effective down the left side. Good move,
Anya.
but just possessed that time.
Anya's able to step in front of that pass. Jimmy Noel working over to the far side, looking for a path forward. Elects to come back. Good footwork by Jimmy. Back to Jimmy, over to Anya. Anya's got space. Lifts it to Nagoy. With the keeper right there. Great work by Mendiola to see what was happening in front of him. Right through the center of the park. North Georgia were trying to do something, lose possession. Shot taken. Oh, that one is not going to get stopped. It's in the back of the net. It's 2-1, Atlanta City and North Georgia United.
That happened out of nowhere, too. Very quick and a great finish. Stolen in the middle. Good work by the number 9 for Atlanta City. Pulls it in. Nice right-footed shot.
We'll see if we can get the name for number 9 here in the few minutes that we have. We only have about 12 minutes to go plus stoppage time.
Turning into a very interesting contest between these two, both needing a win today to really hit their goals for this early part of the season.
Here's an opportunity for North Georgia United. The goal scorer, he gets it right to Malaga's clutches, and he clears that ball out. Nagoy trying to move forward. He's going to get called for the foul. Center officials trying to say that he was taking a dive, whereas the man for North Georgia was just blocking him. North Georgia, over there to Jimenez. He loses possession.
Nice move here.
Cycled back to the defense. Have to get that ball out quickly as Atlanta City are pressing. Almost big mistake there by Mejia, and he is going to call a foul, even though it didn't make contact. Fast and furious 36 minutes so far here at Riverbed Park. North Georgia United holding on to a 2-1 lead over Atlanta City. Foul committed there. And we are going to see plastic issued to number 20, Mara Diago. So he's got a brace and a yellow card. Back underway. City lose possession in the center circle, but gain it back. Nagoy trying to give and go to Jimmy. He tries to give it back to him. North Georgia step in front of the pass. Anya trying to push Lam back into their third. Mejia can't control the ball. And he is going to earn a foul there. Back underway. Again, thank you so much for watching ASM TV on the Atlantic Soccer Media Group's YouTube channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Get updates for all the content that you'll get. Podcast, interviews, extended highlights, all the fun stuff, as we bring you everything that is UPSL Georgia Conference action here for the Premier Division. Able to cut that ball off, but North Georgia still with possession, into the box, shot taken. Malaga watches that one go by, and he stares at his defender and tells him that he needs more from him. Atlanta City get back underway. 39th minute now. We'll see what we get for stoppage. Here's the pace of Atlanta City. Nagoy
nice
had to get that tackle right because that was in the box. Earns a corner. Solid tackle from North Georgia. Jimmy Noel, he's lined up for an outswinger. Into the box. Far side. Cleared out by North Georgia. But Atlanta City, they earned possession back and they attack right again. Good turn there. And a foul committed there on Gary. Again, it's about the same spot as that last free kick for Atlanta City, Dre.
Let's see how they match up here in the defense for North Georgia.
This one just about a yard and a half farther right than it was on the last one.
And again, this is where you're missing somebody like Thierry Jules when you have all that height that you can exploit, but here you lose that advantage. But we'll see. There's plenty of options up front for Atlanta City.
Number 9 is over the ball this time. Goes over to Gary. He takes the shot. Oh, what a goal for Atlanta City FC. Number 10, Gary. It's now 2-2.
What about that shot? I tell you.
Right off of the training ground pitch. Take a look at this one, folks. Steps around the man and puts it up. Top bar. 2-2. Atlanta City win possession again. Jimmy Noel. He's dancing around the midfield. He's moving forward, gets it to Nagoy. Nagoy's trying to make the turn. He's just not going to be able to have enough real estate, and that goes out for a goal kick. Atlanta City going down 2 goals early in this first half, but they fight their way back, and it's now 2-2. 42nd minute. Anya, he's able to get there. Atlanta City, they're starting to click together in their setup. You can see how well Coach Joao has been training these guys.
Yeah, they really have fought back here. They were down 2 goals, and they've grabbed that advantage back to make it all level here.
Ralda, he sends it forward. Switching play of the field, but not able to control that was the North Georgian player, and he's going to go out for a throw for Atlanta City. Lifted out by North Georgia, but it's still going to be an Atlanta City throw. They take it quickly. Now they're on the attack. Nagoy over to Jimmy Noel. He takes a shot. That one's way over the bar, and it's out for a goal kick.
Atlanta City's really getting on the front foot here, getting more and more into the attacking form that they're famous for. Very quick team, very fast, and North Georgia's going to have to really get organized in defense to counter that.
Right now, Atlanta City just in a higher gear than North Georgia United. They're finding themselves on the ball much quicker. Back underway. Ralda sends it forward, but controlled by the keeper. Mendiola has really put in a shift these last 30 minutes for North Georgia United. Lom, he's got an opportunity, but he's called offsides.
Yeah, it was a tight one.
That was very, very tight between the defense and, if you want to get technical, if it was a back pass, could that have been allowing him to be legal?
Yeah, it's just hard to say. It depends on how and where the AR was at the time. But, yeah, it was close either way. I mean, you kind of have to just go with it at this point.
Anya goes back to Ralda. Ralda looking for somewhere to go. All the way over Irazubiza. He goes back to Malaga. We're entering the 45th minute. We'll see how much stoppage time we get. Wouldn't expect too much. Lifted forward. Mendiola comes out. He ushers it out, but it looks like he may have injured himself into the back fence back there, Dre. Because back there, after you go past the pitch, there's concrete, and then there's a metal fence. Either it looked like he got his cleats stuck into the fence. He may have tweaked his ankle a little bit.
Yeah, it is a very tight. Can be quite dangerous there. He's limping pretty.
Yeah, that one. He's going to fill that one for a few minutes. Let's see if for North Georgia United, for Coach Jonathan, he just wants to get through this 45, and then he can reset and assess. I think we're going to see the defender send this ball out.
Yeah, I didn't see an indication yet for how much stoppage time we're going to have, but I don't suspect we'll see a lot. There wasn't that many stoppages.
No, I was gonna say 2, but we'll see. The defender does indeed send that ball forward, and it's going to go out. It'll be a throw for North Georgia United. 3 minutes is what we hear. 3 minutes of stoppage time. We're just
away there. It's not really necessary.
That is a car. There's no warning. That's a yellow. He wasn't even going for a shot. There you go. Thank you.
Little patience there. The referee wanted to have a word with him first before we showed the yellow.
Just having a little explanation as to why he's going to issue that yellow. A little bit of gamesmanship there as we get late in this first half, Dre.
And it's part of the game, whether you like it or not.
Sent in from North Georgia, headed away by Atlanta City over to Lom. And that one's going to get knocked out by Anya, but he is going to earn a throw. To me, that kind of looked like Atlanta City ball out, but
Yeah, I mean,
it looked to me like that went off of Atlanta City, but they earned the throw.
got less than a minute of the added time here. See if it stays all level going into the break.
Ralda getting it forward, but going back to Ralda. He switches play over to the far side.
Nicely taken in there.
Turned was Gary. He's working down that side. Gary with one of the goals. Ah, what a fight there, but he's going to earn a foul. A lot of hand fighting going on both sides of the play.
Yeah, this will probably be it for the half here after they put this back into play, I'm sure.
And
there
indeed,
we
that's
go.
what it is as we end the first 45 here at Riverbed Park. 2-2 between North Georgia United and Atlanta City FC. That was a very, very just impactful 45 minutes, Dre.
Yeah, I
Two
mean,
goals by Ronald Maradiago for North Georgia United, followed by 2 goals for Atlanta City.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great start for North Georgia, and unfortunately they couldn't hold on to that that advantage that they did have. But you know, it's going to be interesting to see how both of these teams come out in the second half, because North Georgia really need to try to get something more out of this game. Then they lost the initiative after that first goal went in for Atlanta City, and then of course City became themselves after that and got level. So right now it's anybody's game, but I think going in my opinion, I think City have the advantage.
Well, for that, we're going to step away for a few minutes, but we highly recommend that you grab your popcorn, your favorite liquid beverage, and get ready for a second 45 here at Riverbed Park. It's North Georgia United 2, Atlanta City FC 2. Don't go away, folks. We'll be right back. everybody? Welcome back to Riverbed Park for ASMG TV's coverage of the UPSL Georgia Conference Premier Division action. North Georgia United welcoming Atlanta City FC home here at Riverbed Park. 2-2 is the draw. Two great goals to start off by Ronald Maradiago for North Georgia. And then two goals coming back for Atlanta City to find us where we're at. Joao Musese, number 9, with an absolute fantastic goal for Atlanta City. North Georgia United are get us set for the second 45. They're in their all-green kits. They're going to be moving from left to right. Atlanta City FC in their black and white striped tops, black shorts, moving from right to left. It's anybody's game for 45. We're underway. And Dre, I had an opportunity to talk to Coach Joao from Atlanta City at halftime. He said that Cherry Jules, who we saw get engaged during the playoffs, here's an opportunity for North Georgia United. Shot taken, saved by Malaga. Anya, he recovers it for for Atlanta City, and Mejia, he sends it forward. But North Georgia, they're going to recycle it. But I was talking to Coach Joao. We saw Terry Jules get engaged during the fall playoffs. He is currently on vacation this week as he just got married yesterday.
Oh.
So congratulations to Terry Jules and his newly crowned or ringed wife.
Queen. Yeah, so he's on his honeymoon now.
Yes,
So.
we wish him all the best. Can't wait to see him back on the pitch.
Good
And
deal.
it was number 9 was Joao Musese, who scored that absolute stunning goal for Atlanta City.
Yeah, it was a beauty, wasn't it? And yeah, all good wishes there for. Oh,
Nagoy, he takes a shot.
Oh.
That one's lifted well over the bar, and it's out for a goal kick for Atlanta City.
just on there. But yeah, we saw Thierry Jules do the asking, so to speak, for the engagement, giving the ring at the end of the playoff final against KSS.
Tugged back, Musese was. That's going to earn a foul.
Yeah, I think the referee was going to wait and see if he could give an advantage there.
Yeah, he had just about all the jersey that he could want off of Musese. If he wanted any more than that, he could go over to Atlanta City's shop and buy him a Musese kit. Maybe they can exchange after the match. But I don't think Coach Joao would be much appreciative of losing a jersey.
Not at this point.
Coach really, really positive about his boys up here at Riverbed Park. The fact that they got back into this match, 2-2 draw. Jimmy is over the ball. Shot taken, bounces, grabbed by Mendiola, but did he keep it in? He did keep it in. It's back
Still
underway.
alive. Oh, poor
Atlanta
Clarence.
City have it. Shot taken, deflected. Another shot. That one finds the back of the net. Nagoy with an early goal in the second half. It's 3-2 Atlanta City.
Messy from the North Georgia defenders there. They spent a lot of time trying to get the ball out, but they could not connect to clear it.
And when you say messy, you're not saying messy with an I. That's messy with a Y, folks. Take a look at this. Spilling back and forth,
And
trying to clear it out.
And there it goes.
And it slots right by.
Wow.
Back underway. And you can hear coaching staff of North Georgia United letting them know you can still be in this match. Don't worry about it. It's early. Because here they come right back. Steps around the man. Shot taken. That one not on frame.
Couldn't quite
And
connect.
it slides out. It'll be a goal kick. Valencia trying to do that all by himself. As we always like to say, 5 minutes after a goal, it's hashtag response time.
That's the danger time for the team that's just scored. We've seen it over and over again, and right there that came just close, just finally missing that final ball.
Malaga gets us back underway. Malaga, the Clarkston native. Sends it over to the far side. Sent forward. Nagoy not able to get on there, but is pressing hard against the defense. Here's an opportunity, and here we go. Around him, and it's in the back of the net. Gary with another goal, and it's 4-2. North Georgia United just moving at a faster pace than North Georgia United is Atlanta City. 4-2.
A nightmare for North Georgia here to start the second half, and I think they're going to have to really change a bit on their tactics here. Very, very sloppy play and defense. I don't know what was going on there, but just well done here.
5 minutes into this half, and we're already up 2 for Atlanta City's campaign.
Yeah, that's devastating right there for North Georgia. Now they've got a mountain to climb, and we'll have to see how they handle the pressure here.
Couple scores coming in from around the league as we see another opportunity for Atlanta City, but a foul going to be committed there. As we said, that SSL FC Atlanta match ended 4-3 for SSL. The Atlanta United Legends FC game, that was postponed. Still waiting for confirmation of scores for the FC Birmingham UMA FC match. Dalton United is currently leading Georgia Revolution 2-0. And now we see this match at 4-2. Potros FC and Georgia Athletic, your league leaders, they will play tomorrow at 3 p.m. at Marietta High School. Jimmy Noel working his way around that midfield, finds a pocket of space, gets it forward, but good defense from North Georgia. They win possession, quickly trying to get the ball forward. But Atlanta City, they clear that ball. Musese, he just sends it forward. He's calling for a handball. Coach Joao not happy that he stopped play. Now we're moving up the far side. North Georgia United trying to get it in the box. That one's cut off by Ralda. Mejia now, he's got acres of space in the midfield for Atlanta City. Slides it back to Gary. Beautiful ball forward. Controlled, though, by North Georgia. Plenty of time holding up there in the air for North Georgia to maintain possession. Here's a turn by North Georgia. But when do they, Atlanta City, they are pressing so well tonight, Dre.
Yeah, they really are. And they've also solved some of that offensive power that Lom has given them down that left side. They've really cut that avenue off.
Anya sending it into the box, cut off by the defense of North Georgia. They send it out, but they send it right back to Ralda. He's going to go all the way back to Malaga to recycle the ball. He goes over to Irosabiza. He goes back to Malaga. Full disclosure, Dre, there's been a couple times in youth soccer that Malaga broke my heart and won a few matches on teams that I was a part of. But he's a great keeper, absolutely fantastic keeper. Won the Keeper of the Week last week, well earned.
So there is some history there that you're having to deal with as we look at some of the results here. UMA did defeat FC Birmingham 2-1.
Fantastic result for UMA. That's 2 fantastic results in a row. Here's an opportunity for Atlanta City. Too far forward. Mendiola there to track it down. So fantastic result for UMA FC. Irazabiza, a bit of an erred header, allows North Georgia to gain possession. Lom, a bit of a dangerous tackle by Ralda, but he's able to have enough of the ball that he doesn't earn a foul. And the ball goes all the way back to half line. North Georgia, they're moving forward, though. That result should give UMAFC 7 points. They'll find themselves high up on the table in a playoff spot. They got knocked out of the fall playoffs by 1 point to the match leaders right now, Atlanta City FC. They had to win to get into the playoffs and then went on that absolute Cinderella run and beat everybody to make it to the national playoffs.
And it looks like they're going to try to best that result from last season by really jumping on these results now. They've started out fantastically, UMAFC. So it's
looks like he's up. That was number 5.
Yeah, just a little bit of interruption. I
That
guess he's gonna
Jimenez, who was hurt there. We'll see. I think they're just going to do a drop ball.
Yeah.
Back underway. And those 3 points that SSL received today, that shot them up the table. They're now currently sitting in 4th place. The way that the league is going right now until tomorrow, that ball goes out, it'll be a throw for North Georgia. Right now, Georgia Athletic are knocked out of the top spot by Dalton United if it stands the way it does down at Warhawk Stadium.
Yeah, what a great so far result for Dalton United as they continue to show their dominance. You know, we had a question about whether or not they'd be able to keep that league leading form going, but they're proving us that they in fact can do that.
Just able to get a foot on that ball. Valencia, he had to come all the way back to receive that ball. Sent forward. Juarez moving down the near side here into the box, trying to give it to the goal scorer, but cleared on the line by Anya. What a opportunity! Malaga wanted a offsides called on Maradiago, not going to get it, and there's a foul committed by North Georgia United. Watch the replay here, Dre.
What a chance for North Georgia here as they came through the middle. Had an opportunity with the ball free in front of the goal, but couldn't connect with anyone there.
And Musese is the player that's on the ground.
Let's see, we got a little discussion here with the referee and the coach. A little bit of a warning, I believe.
A little bit of a conversation saying, you know, definitely letting the coach know to make sure that his boys don't commit senseless fouls like we just saw there on Musese.
Yeah, it can be a bit of a frustrating time right now for North Georgia. I mean, again, they're looking for something to get this season started for them, and it's just not working out for them so far.
Again, thank you so very much for watching ASMG TV on the Atlantic Soccer Media Group YouTube channel as we bring you the second of our doubleheader today. Atlanta City FC all the way up here in Dalton, Georgia, taking on North Georgia United. We're just about 30 minutes out of the Tennessee border. It is an absolutely perfect day, as one would say, a beautiful day for soccer.
It's a beautiful day indeed.
Temperature right near 60, almost no wind, no clouds, as we prepare for a bit of a entertaining Monday as the solar eclipse happens.
Oh yeah, that's right. Which might explain some of the results we've been seeing.
So we're just about to get underway here. It's going to be a drop ball, I believe.
A lot of discussion, but it looks like Malaga's going to get us going here, I guess.
UMA, with those 7 points, they find themselves one goal ahead of Georgia Athletic to find themselves in second place, with Georgia Athletic still playing Potros tomorrow, so they can still find their way into that top spot.
Yeah, depending on these results that are happening right now, man, the table's going to turn upside down a little bit.
Currently, North Georgia is accompanying FC Atlanta at the bottom of the table in the relegation zone, a spot neither one of those teams want to be in. Here's an opportunity for North Georgia United, called offsides by the AR here on the near side. Lom not happy with that call. Center official trying to maintain control here in this match as these teams are starting to get a bit emotional. Especially you got to feel for North Georgia United as they went into the half with a draw. They find themselves quickly down by 2, and
yeah, two very unfortunate goals. Kind of soft goals from their point of view, given up rather easily, and it's put them behind the 8 ball here. But more importantly, I mean, there comes the pressure of, trying to get something, get a point, get something started in the season to turn it around for them. They had such promise starting up the season, but it's just not turned out for them this way so far.
Lifted forward. Atlanta City not able to control it. That's going to be a foul on Musese. Just kind of shoulder tackled Jimenez. Jimenez has spent a lot of time on the turf, or I should say not Jimenez, that was number 19. Ramirez, who has been on the turf a couple times in the last few minutes for North Georgia United. That ball is going to roll out. It'll be a throw for North Georgia. Top 7 teams after these 13 matches move on, I should say 12 matches, move on to the playoffs. Top 7 teams, first team earns a bye. Good ball forward for North Georgia, cut off by Atlanta City, and Malaga sends it forward to Musese in the center circle. He gets it past, just barely cut off of the path of Gary. Torres had to get that right and did so. That one knocked out. It'll be a throw for North Georgia.
Well, Atlanta City, I mean, when you consider they don't have their 2 most potent attackers, and how well they're attacking here really is a message for the rest of the division. I think Atlanta City is just going to be up there challenging alongside these other ones. And here we got a yellow card for the coach.
Yellow card issued to the coach.
Yeah.
We've got a substitute gearing up for Atlanta City.
And Dalton still leading still leading away at Georgia Revolution 2-0.
Manuel Arroyo is on the line, ready to come in for Atlanta City. We'll see who he's going to replace.
Lots of frustration on the North Georgia bench, obviously.
They feel like they are getting the short end of the stick on some of these calls. Musese on the run, over to Gary. He's going to have to track that down in the far corner and pushed down by the defender. And that's going to be a foul and a free kick for Atlanta City.
Yeah, I think he invited that challenge.
Yeah, there is I was going to say, I'm going to be surprised if he doesn't get a yellow card. Juarez with a yellow. Watch again on the replay.
Hopefully we got kind of missed
it there.
Yeah. But they were both going for the ball, and I think the City player kind of put himself between the ball and the defender there, and just
Gary had possession of the ball, and Juarez just pushed him from behind, and that's where the foul comes from, and that's where the yellow. And you're going to get it for the extension of the elbows, like I've said before. Yep. It's not so much that you're pushing off; it's that you're pushing off with your elbows up and extended, and that's where you're going to get the foul.
You're always going to get that call. Yep.
Gary's going to receive it. going to be an outswinger. Into the box. Cleared out by North Georgia.
Yeah, good clearance.
Trying to just good job there by Gary to stand on the ball, not allow North Georgia to quickly get back underway. North Georgia, they're going to need to buckle down and get back into this match, because right now they're letting their emotions take control. That's not what they need. They need discipline.
Yeah, they've got to focus in, and they got a fortunate bounce there.
Lom now. Switch of play.
Oh,
Good control there for a moment. Mara Diago. Atlanta City trying to switch the field quickly, but it goes right to the keeper, Mendiola, and he gets back underway. Because this is a combination, Dre, because you've got the results so far in the season mixed with going down 2 goals in the second half. Players are starting to lose the plot of the match. They need to get back to basics, do their jobs, work as a unit, see if they can find themselves back into this match.
yeah, the early part of the game seems so far ago with the 2-0 lead that they started with North Georgia. There's a foul.
Foul committed there
Here's an
by
opportunity.
Atlanta City.
In a good position here for
Quickly
something.
taken by North Georgia. Shot taken
Oh.
over the bar and out for a goal kick. Here comes the substitution for see, Arroyo is ready to come in. He is going to be replacing number 11, Kevin. Grade 45, and about 10 minutes, 11 minutes of this second half, or 20 minutes, excuse me, of this second half. Put in a good shift. Malaga is going to get us back underway.
I think what North Georgia needs now, right now, it's still early enough to second half to get something out of this game, but they need possession. They need to keep it away from Atlanta, watch themselves in the back, and look for an opportunity to hit them on a break. Those 2 early goals in the second half were terrible for them to give up. And here come Atlanta City again, using that
Gary,
speed.
he slots it over to that far side to Anya. Anya lifts it into the box, touched, and there's
That's
a goal for Atlanta City FC. What a team goal. And the newly injured Arroyo quickly puts himself into the goal column as it's 5-2 Atlanta City.
What a break. I mean, this is just the thing that I said that they need to really be careful of. And he slides it in.
5-2 Atlanta City over North Georgia. It's quickly starting to get out of hand here at Riverbed Park for North Georgia United. And there's a foul committed by Musese as Atlanta City gear up another substitution for the match. And this was the substitution that I was excited to see. Here's an opportunity for North Georgia United into the box. This one not able to get on frame, just lifted far out over here to this near side corner. Trying to do something with it. Danson gets into the box, trying to work his way around. Stumbles, but still back on the ball. And he just walks that ball out for a goal kick. But Dre, this was the substitution that I was waiting for. Number 21, Shamari Cover, one of the fantastic players for Atlanta City. He is going to come in to the match.
Yeah, and that spells bad news for North Georgia, because they're going to bring on a fresh few legs of attacking power and prowess, and so it's going to be interesting to see.
And he
if they can change.
replaces number 3, Jason Ramirez. 2 substitutions by Atlanta City so far. Remember, in the UPSL, you can sub up to 7 players per match if your roster allows that. North Georgia United on the ball, working on that far side. Lom works around Malaga, but the defender is just enough there to see it out. It will be a corner for North Georgia United.
Pretty good approach play, but it couldn't get that cross in as they prepare for this corner.
In swinger, all the way through the box. Trying to work his way through. Able to do so. Gets to the top of the box. That one cut off by Arroyo. Now Musese not able to get it to Ngoy. Shot taken. And that one just wide for North Georgia United. North Georgia United, they've got a sub up and ready to go. Number 10 is going to be coming on. He's replacing number 19, Ramirez. Malaga sends that one high and long. But North Georgia control it for at least a moment. Mejia sends that one upwards to the Stars. Anya sends it down the far line. But North Georgia there to control it, send it back to the keeper. Pressing hard, he's able to cut the pass off, but it's going to earn North Georgia United a throw. North Georgia trying to change formation now. Trying to switch to a 3-5-2 to try to control some of the defensive misfortunes that they've had so far in this match, Dre.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't look like North Georgia have any answers right now to deal with this the relentless attack that Atlanta City have on them. And, of course, Atlanta City, even on defense, they're pressing very hard, and it's forcing mistakes out of North Georgia.
And Atlanta City, they're gearing up more substitutions. Arroyo is going to drop it, allow Gary to take this throw. He quickly does. Musese now over to Jimmy Noel. Trying to get it back to Gary. That one a little bit of a deflection. It'll be a throw again for Atlanta City as Atlanta City gear up another substitution.
Oh.
Spilled by the keeper, but he's able to control it. That was a challenge there.
Yeah, that could have gone anywhere at the moment. North Georgia cannot afford to let in another goal at this point.
Mejia keeps sending the ball upwards into the sky like a Falcon 9 rocket.
Here's a chance.
Spilled by North Georgia. They've got it over to Lom. He works around the defender, but he's going to get the foul. And it's going to be right again in that same spot that we've seen, Dre, multiple times. Just on the edge of the box on that far side.
It's so hard, I think, for Lom and even any of the forwards for Georgia, North Georgia. When they get down in that attacking area, they seem to have to do things on their own. They're not getting a lot of support, not a lot of outlets to use as options. But I think a lot of that's down to Atlanta City and how tenacious the defense is down there.
And the pressing that Coach Joao has just instilled upon his players, they are relentless when the opposition has the ball. Here comes it into the box.
Oh.
And it hits the American football post. It'll go out for a goal kick. And here comes 2 more substitutions for Atlanta City. Faraj and Mupinzi will be coming on. Irosabiz's day is done.
He's coming over now. Fresh legs again for Atlanta City. They seem to be reloading. I don't think they're done. They want to get a little bit more out of this match.
Captain coming off. He had a great cap tonight. He's replaced by number 2, Faraj.
And do remember, Larry, I think that in addition to a win that Atlanta City looks certain to have today, you still have the goal difference too that you want to kind of exploit as well. So you're probably, even though you're winning this game handily, you try to get as much out of this game as you can, because later on it could pay dividends.
North Georgia trying to find a path forward, working through this defense of Atlanta City. That shot just pulled wide. Back underway. Atlanta City, the newly entered Faraj, he gets the ball forward. North Georgia with a throw. 2 more substitutions geared up for Atlanta City. Coach Joao just clearing the bench as they're up by 2 as we are in the 77th minute of this match. Everything going right for Coach Joao tonight. North Georgia, they're trying to find a path forward, get back into positive points. Trying to dance his way through.
Again.
Valencia not able to do so.
And like I said, it's really been the issue. They're very much individuals when it comes down to that attack.
Here we go for the Atlanta City attack. Gary not able to control it, but Arroyo could for just a second, and he makes his way through 3 defenders. Shot taken, back of the net.
Wow.
What a goal from Arroyo. That makes it 6. Fantastic individual effort. He makes it through 3 defenders and puts it top bar. Nothing that Mendiola could do. Woo!
That's got to be one of the goals of the season.
That is a goal of the day for sure. Watch this again.
Oh, hold on. That was, and again, off the counter attack.
And we catch it late.
Catch it late. Yeah, we'll have to get that.
We'll watch it. We'll watch it on demand.
Yeah.
Substitutions coming on. Musese off. Gary off. North Georgia, they're gearing up another substitution. Everything going the way of the blueprint of Joao for Atlanta City. Foul committed there by Atlanta City. By Atlanta City.
Yeah, I didn't foresee this kind of performance here. And it's a worrying sign for North Georgia right now to lose like this when they really need a result.
And this ball lifted all the way to the back line. He's able to get through, but he's going to be called. It's going to be called. I think he's going to be called that he went over the line there, Dre. And that is going to go out for a goal kick for, and a substitution coming on for North Georgia United. Number 18 is coming on.
Dalton has pulled ahead 4-0 against Georgia Revolution in that match. And again, that really shows that Dalton United are hitting on all cylinders.
Starting to get away from them. Malaga holding on to the ball for a few extra seconds as he can. We're just entering the 81st minute. Good little touch there by Jimmy, but he loses possession. But look at that tenacity, the tenacity of Arroyo. He wins possession in Goy, and Arroyo, he gives it back to Arroyo, but he's just not there. That's a handball, but it's not called. It's going to be called because it was a bang play. They're not going to call that a handball, Dre. Kind of unfortunate for Atlanta City, but you understand why they didn't call that for North Georgia. North Georgia trying to do something, lifted towards, but Malaga easily able to control that ball and goes down to kill off a few extra seconds. I'm very impressed with just the overall performance of Atlanta City tonight, Dre. They have come out and they went down 2, but they didn't let that to get to them. They stuck to their game plan, and they really put on a performance tonight.
Yeah, really. I mean, after they went down 2, they really haven't looked back. They've scored 6 unanswered goals since then, and they look like they could score more. It's just one of those
You see there,
things.
there's another tug back, but he's allowed play to go.
Yeah.
Is the center official. They've got it forward, knocked out. A little too slow for Coach Joao's liking, but they're still going to earn a throw.
But what does this say to to the rest of the division about Atlanta City? I mean, they're going to be up there, along with Dalton, United, and Kalanji.
They are going to be a force to be reckoned with if this kind of result continues.
I think one of
as
the
they
teams
find themselves, because of the goal differential, they're going to find themselves all the way up to second place tonight.
Yeah, and what might be a surprise for a lot of people is what's going to be happening with Atlanta United Academy. Their match was postponed today, but it might be a situation where it could get worse for them as we get a call back against Atlanta City here for throw-in for North Georgia.
Frustration there as Atlanta City thought that they had earned the throw, but the throw goes to North Georgia. The AR, he makes the call. North Georgia, they make it to center circle. Try to lift it forward, not able to get it there. Lom, he's able to control it for a moment, but Nagoy wins it for Atlanta City. Jimmy trying to get that ball forward, and he misses his target. North Georgia, they now move forward. Go back. Lifted into the box. Controlled for a moment. And I like what Cover did there because he allowed the player to earn possession because he knew that he wasn't going to be able to hold it at his feet. And it bounced out, but it'll be a throw for North Georgia. Got to remember, physics exists in this match. In this game, I should say. This ball has to go all the way back to the last man of defense for North Georgia. And there is a nasty challenge by number 8 of North Georgia United. Surprisingly did not get a card on that, Dre.
Yeah, okay, it's kind of a tough challenge, but I think he's going to let it go at that. It's a foul, but he's just that, they're not getting the linkage play. It just doesn't exist for North Georgia right now. Up to their forwards.
They'll have to, Coach Jonathan will have to go back to the drawing board this next week and see if we can figure out a solution to get their season going in the right direction, as next week North Georgia is going to have to travel to Atlanta United Academy.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough one for them.
That ball sent all the way back to the last defender. Mejia cuts off that pass. Atlanta City now working up that right side, that far side. Nagoy's made it to it, shot, and that's a wasted shot on over the bar. That one should have been more of a pass. North Georgia will say thank you much for that, as they were caught out of position. There was just a blatant push off by the Atlanta City player, Faraj. A lot of physicality in this match, Dre.
Yeah, it really has developed into something.
Foul committed there on Atlanta City. It's going to earn North Georgia United a free kick. Yeah, definitely a lot of emotion in this match, Dre, as we get deep into the last 45. We just entered the 87th minute. We'll see what kind of stoppage time we'll get. I think we might see a few minutes of that ball gets knocked out. Will be a throw. I think we could see 4 or so minutes with all the extracurricular activities that the center official has had to get under control.
Yeah, you said it was emotional, sort of a game that has developed here, and I think that's because there's so much at stake. Here we go.
Here's an opportunity. Lom, shot. Oh, it hits the post.
Gosh.
Just not going the way for North Georgia United.
Unbelievable.
Offsides was called on Atlanta City as they were trying to move forward. North Georgia's get us back underway. Gets the ball stuck underneath his feet, but he's still able to get it forward. Makes the turn, trying to find space. Pushed off the ball by Jimmy Noel. Nagoy receives it. Now he's on the run. He's able to get past one defender. Can he get past him again? Slots over to Jimmy Noel. It deflects off of the keeper and cleared away by North Georgia United defense. Atlanta City is putting it to North Georgia. He stumbles, he falls, but Mejia gets back up. North Georgia now on the attack. Unable to make the turn. A foul is going to be committed.
Another opportunity here for, if they can put together a sort of a good set piece here, maybe they can get a goal back. Because again, just like for Atlanta City, they're looking for to stretch out. Taken quickly here.
Taken way too quickly. Nobody got set up. Shot taken, and that ball's knocked out. They should have taken their time and set that up with it being in the 89th minute. I understand why they did it. They're taking quickly. They're trying to get themselves back into the match. It's 6-2. It's not where you want it to be.
Yeah,
you've got to reset yourself.
See if they see that other shot that hit the post from earlier from North Georgia.
See that headed forward. Right off the bar.
Inches.
And you see it, and you know, the discussion between round posts and square posts.
Yeah.
And you can see that ball clearly off of a round post comes out in a 45-degree angle.
Yeah. Just a whisker away. But North Georgia need to work on that. What I was going to say earlier, they almost a handball there. Oh,
Jimmy Noel, he earns possession, even though it was a bit of a handball. Trying to get it over and just cuts off the pass. But Jimmy Noel and Arroyo, they come back and press. They win the ball. Jimmy Noel, Arroyo Arroyo gets around one man, not able to get around the second man. North Georgia now, they've got the ball.
Oh, it was a bad tackle there.
That is a nasty tackle. That
Yeah, you don't like to see a tackle like that. It's not really necessary at all. I mean,
let's take a look at this again.
yeah, there was just no way to look at that. And this is what that frustration, now we have this kind of arguing going on. But it's all based on the result, the way the results are happening. And it just continue all arguing going on the sideline here. I think there's a lot of frustration from North Georgia. And they might have to get security out here for this unfortunate. But that's what happens when you get frustrated and you can't get something out of the match.
If you can bring up that again, Dre.
Yeah.
And you can watch on this play, you can see as this ball's coming forward, number 6 comes in. They're upset with that tackle. That was a fair tackle. He did not come through the back. He came through the side of the player.
Yep.
It's the follow through that he
Afterwards.
falls as the foot is behind him on the floor as he's sliding through.
Well, make no mistake. This going on with the North Georgia coaches is because they're losing.
Yeah, this is all about just frustration.
Yeah, it's been a bad start to the season for them. No wins, no points. And again, it's out of proportion for what happened. You know, the foul was called. The referee took the appropriate action. And it continues on now. We're going to get a lot of stoppage time here.
Yeah, we could end up with, we're already past 90. We could end up with 10 minutes of stoppage time at this point, just from all the silliness from staff and
they continue to sort things out here. The referee is just even Coach Joao, who got involved in the verbal back and forth there.
But I agree with Coach Joao just telling him to get out, to leave, because he had already passed the half line. He was in a position to where he wasn't supposed to be, and the North Georgia United staff were unable to control him.
Yeah, I mean, you can have sympathy for the plight of North Georgia, but, you know, at the end of the day, Atlanta City, you know, largely outplayed North Georgia.
Yeah.
And it's frustrating. It's frustrating from the North Georgia point of view. And, you know, I think they have to keep their heads a little bit because, you know, when you start to pile up some of these suspensions, it's going to get even worse because you're talking fines, you're talking about losing the use of coaches and players for upcoming games. And then you really are in a bad
and you see
situation.
the player that committed the foul, number 6 for Atlanta City, helping the player off of the field. That wasn't done with a malicious intent.
It's hard play. It's part of the game.
It's part of the game.
And again, the referee, he acted appropriately. It was called. And
North Georgia United staff, they feel like it was from behind. If you watch the replay on ASMG TV, you'll see that it was from the side, not from behind. All right, so it's going to be a free kick in the center circle for North Georgia United. We're in the 94th minute. We're probably going to see a significant amount of stoppage time as they sorted through all this. Atlanta City, they're lined up just 5 yards out of their box, ready to receive this ball from North Georgia United. They elect to go to the far line, lift it into the box, headed away by Mejia. North Georgia looking for another path forward. Mejia cuts that one off. Here to the near side, lifted forward. Arroyo trying to run it down. Arroyo just been so tenacious since he's been on the pitch, Dre.
Ahead 6-2, and they still are pressing hard, Atlanta City. That just shows you they're all about attack.
Only 3 minutes given for stoppage time. I think
Is he
that
saying
might
3
be.
more
I think
minutes?
that might be advanced because of the with how high the score is. No need to extend it farther than it needs to. There was a foul committed on Atlanta City, but no foul given. Noel Jimmy is down. Three minutes extended beyond the 5 minutes that we have. So we're going to say 8 minutes.
We're going to guess that that's what they meant. So.
Well, he said 3 minutes extra, and we're already at 95 minutes
yeah,
in.
that's
So
what I'm thinking.
we'll just call it 98 is where we're going to end, folks. It's been a little bit.
It started out. The match started out with such promise. You go into the half all square 2-2. Looked like it was going to be a very, very tight match, but it was broken open early in the second half with 2 quick goals from Atlanta City, and they've never looked back.
Got a little heated in these last 10 minutes, as it does when you're down by 4 goals and you find yourself at the bottom of the league table in the relegation zone. Remember that if you're in the relegation zone after the 12 matches of the regular season, you find yourself relegated to Division I.
And that's really, I think Coach Torres alluded to this. He still said there was enough points on the table to get into the playoffs, but right now I think they have to start looking at survival.
Yeah, at this point, it's not about making to the playoffs for North Georgia. It's about just getting out of those bottom two spots and just surviving.
Right.
And it's still plausible.
Yeah,
but it's going to take a massive rededication, and there's going to be a yellow card for number 19.
Yeah, again, no real reason for that type of tackle at this point.
And you see even Coach Joao coming out and apologizing for that kind of a tackle.
Yeah. It's not wholly, mean or nasty. It's just, clumsy and unnecessary.
It's just you're out of position and you make a clumsy challenge.
Yep. Dalton United have defeated Georgia Revolution 4-0.
Georgia Revolution has had an interesting campaign so far, ups and downs all around.
Yeah, it's hard to put a thought on them, which way they're going. They run hot and cold right now.
Cover, he's going to try to make the turn, not able to do so.
Oh, nice move.
Makes it around him to the top of the box, but cleared away. Fantastic defense. And that's going to do it here, folks, at Riverbed Park. Atlanta City find themselves down by 2 early in the first half. They get to halftime 2-2. They get 4 unanswered goals in the second half, and they win this match 6-2. And this will find them all the way up to second spot. Fantastic result for Coach Joao and his Atlanta City crew. For North Georgia United, they find themselves all the way down at the end of the table in the relegation zone. No points so far after 4. They find themselves 12 goals in the negative in goal differential. Not what you want to see for North Georgia United.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's a relegation for them. And I think, like we said just a moment ago, it now switches from looking for playoffs to looking for survival, to stay in the Premier. And so you do have to start picking up points, but you also have to do something about that goal difference as well.
And then just giving you the rest of the goals around the league today. Like you said, SSL, FC Atlanta, 4-3 win for SSL, postponed between Atlanta United and Legends FC. UMA-FC with a massive win over FC Birmingham, 2-1. Georgia Revolution losing 4-0 to Dalton United. North Georgia United falling to Atlanta City. And tomorrow at 3 o'clock from Marietta High School, Potros FC taking on Georgia Athletic SC. Well, that's going to do it for us here at ASMG TV. For Andre Bomar, Krishna Bomar, I've been Larry Weaver. We say thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time on ASMG TV.
This has been a presentation of the UPSL. Any use of this broadcast without the written consent of the Atlantic Soccer Media Group is prohibited.